How important do you feel it's to have strong willpower or strong intentions to achieve something unique, and whether it is possible to develop or improve willpower, let's say, through yoga or through any other techniques?
I would like to, because different people understand this word willpower or the term willpower in different ways. Well, the English occupiers taught us that where there is a will, there is a way. See, there are two ways to do things. You can do everything hard, or you can do it joyfully. There is substantial scientific and medical evidence to show that when you're in a pleasant state of experience, your physiology, your psychological structure, your energies, everything function at their best. There's substantial evidence today. So, most sports people, I think this is because of sports psychologists and others who are working, who are largely Western trained, are all doing this, all right? Willpower, they're trying to do that. I would say there is a better way to play. If you allow me, if you give me some people who are doing well at a certain level, if you give them to me for a week or 2 weeks, I'll take the will out of them, totally. No will of your own. Because when you have a will, you get a will because of certain accumulated memory within you. You have some ideas. Based on that, you create a will, which is a very small thing. There is life here. This is a living cosmos. If you connect with this, you can do almost everything effortlessly. And the more effortless you become, the body and mind functions at its best. Well, you know very well, on the day when your body and your mind cooperated, that's the day you're really unbeatable, isn't it? You may have talent, but still on that particular day, your body and your mind has to cooperate, otherwise it'll go all over the place. To get that cooperation is not by will, but by not having a will of your own. This may sound little crazy to people, this will need a lot more explanation. To just put it in a very simple way, see, after all, you're playing a game. I was… the Indian hockey team came and stayed with us for about 8 days, way back when Dhanraj Pillai and Pargat Singh was the captain and our KPS Gill was managing that. We did some work with them and then they came back again for another week and we further worked with them, which set that team up to some extent. A few years later, I was walking through the Chennai airport and these boys, all young boys, most of them from the tribal regions of Jharkhand and northeastern, almost 6 boys in the hockey team were from that region, all from the Tata Academy, hockey academy there. So they are going for Champions Trophy in Germany. Many of them are getting onto an airplane for the first time. So some sports psychologist they brought and he's talking to them in Hindi, I can't repeat this, but what he's saying I'm kind of paraphrasing in English. He's telling them, the prestige of 1 billion people's expectations is on your shoulders. You have to win this and come. They boys are looking 1 billion people and maa baap ka izzat. You're going to prove your parents whether they gave you the right genes or not today, by winning or not losing the… by winning or not winning the championship trophy. These boys are just shrinking. These are all 18, 19-year-old boys, except 3 senior players who were there. All others are just almost first time going into a tournament like that. Then KPS Gill saw me and said, Sadhguru, will you come and say some words to these boys? They have never really gone out into an international competition yet. All the senior players were dropped and a full fresh batch except 3 players, everybody was new in the team. So I went and looked at them, I said, this 1 billion people's expectation and maa baap ka ijjat and all that stuff is going to kill them. I said, give me a stick and a ball. I played field hockey when I was in school and college. So I just wanted to show them that I'm not just talking to them, so I dribbled around. Then they were like, wow, you can dribble a ball like us? I said, you like to play hockey? Yes. I said, no, you guys can't play hockey. I know. Where can you play hockey? They said, no, we can play hockey. I said, no, you can't play hockey. Then we can play hockey. I said, show me this. So 2-3 of them came and showed their tricks. I said, okay, you love to play hockey? Yes. You know how to play hockey? Yes. Then just go. This is all you need. You need lust, not intent, not desire. You need lust. I'm using lust because it's not a mental thing, it's a physical thing that needs to happen within you. You want the goal, you want the ball in the opposite goal. You need that lust. You don't try to win for India. You just put the damn ball in the goal and it must stay there. Your business is, the ball must stay in the opposite goal. Well, they will do their own thing, that's a different matter. But as far as you're concerned, you have a lust that you want to put the ball there. You don't count how many goals, who is winning, who is losing. Your business is put the ball in the goal, put the ball in the goal, do it and come, that's it. So they rose from 12th place to 6th place and came back without winning the tournament, of course. But I'm saying, why are we creating such a tension about doing something that we love to do? Sport is such a privilege that you're doing something that you really love to do and the world is acknowledging you if you're at a certain level. There's nothing to crib about. But right now I see most sportspersons are like trembling before they go into the match. This is because they've set their intent, the gold, silver, whatever, the stress levels. In such a state of stress, your body and mind will not function at their peak. Not functioning at the peak means it's a gone thing. However much you play, somebody may be better than us, always. But our best must happen, and that will not happen the moment you're too concerned about your intent. I think you please try this in the coaching, if you want we will help. You train a few boys with intent. You train few others, boys and girls, whatever, without intent, no intent. I don't want to go to Olympics, I don't want to do anything, I just want to play well. I just want to hit the damn thing well, that's all. You will see they will play way better. Not bothering about whether I'm winning or losing, just hitting it well, because ultimately that's all it is. So sport should relax, because in relaxation… See, this is the problem with people. If you say relax, people become lax. If you say intense, they become tense. To be relaxed and intense, if you bring this quality, you will see sport will take to a different level altogether.
Is it possible to develop this if somebody doesn't have…
Oh yes, of course. There is a whole system how to get there. By changing the chemistry, by not simply pep-talking them, but by changing the chemistry. See, this is the most complex and sophisticated chemical factory on the planet, isn't it? And all human experience has a chemical basis to it. What you call as stress, what you call as anxiety, what you call as misery, suffering, tension, all of it has a certain chemistry. What you call as peacefulness, tranquility, joy, blissfulness, ecstasy, all of them also have a chemistry. So, such a fantastic chemical factory, only problem is you're a lousy manager. If you were managing this well, if you kept this blissful every moment, everything that you do, you will do it to the best that you can do. You may not do it as well as somebody, that's another matter. But you will do the best that you can do. Just because I desire, I want to play better than you, will I play better than you? No. I can play to the best that I can play and stretch myself a little bit. But why should I be looking at you how you are playing? Because I can't play like you. The best I can do must happen. Well, technique, training, those things are there. But most important thing is, your body and your brain should cooperate. Right now, you yourself are an issue. How do you handle the outside issues? The opponent is outside issue. How do you deal with that guy when you yourself are an issue? In your life, one thing that you must create, everybody, whether you are in sport or not, is you are never the issue. Hello? This you must do. Today is Republic Day. You know? That means I am never the issue in my life. Other issues come. If I am never the issue, I will dare to confront 1,000 different issues voluntarily. If I myself am an issue, I will avoid all the issues in the world, isn't it? So a sports person especially, because everywhere it matters, but in the sports arena it shows immediately. Little off in your mind, it'll go all over the place. You see people playing, where I was… I was at the Augusta Masters last year. I wanted to see Tiger Woods play. All the younger people teed off. Tiger Woods with the back injury and all that, he's come back. He teed off. He had the longest drive compared to the young people who are almost 12 years younger to him. Then he takes the second shot, 172-yard shot. He lands just 3 feet away from the hole. Then he comes and goofs the putt. After that, he's finished. Every ball he hits, it's in the jungle. He just lost his cool. Nobody in the world has to teach Tiger Woods how to play golf. He's a phenomenon, all right? But he's just in the jungle every time because he's still fretting and fuming and cursing that putt
which he missed.
So, the moment your own body and your own mind does not cooperate, however great a player you are, you're finished, isn't it? In certain games, it immediately shows up, especially in individual games, it shows up like that. In a team, it may not show up, it may give you some time to recover, but here it'll just go off instantly. So, it's very important that sports people learn to enjoy and involve themselves in the process, not involve themselves in the result. For that, there are officials to do that. That's not even your business, isn't it? Even if you think, I won, they may declare you lost because they counted better than you. I'm saying, winning and losing is not your business. Playing is your business. Unfortunately, we are trying to do the scorekeeper's work, the official's work, everybody's work and mess up what I'm supposed to do. So I think training young sports people just for this, involvement with the game. We must understand it, any aspect of life, where there is no involvement, there is no life. When there is an intent, your involvement is compromised because you are standing on the podium when you're supposed to be hitting the shuttle. Wrong place.